Sienna here. I'm here with Larissa, and her and I are going to take a walk down this beautiful archway to see Phil Barlow in his home environment, where he'll be hosting a house concert coming up in November. Come take a look.
Spirit, ride through me, give me strength when I am weak. Golden river is flowing free. Golden river in me. Golden river, waking dream.
Okay, welcome to the Locals in the Loop podcast. We're here with Phil Barlow for round 2 interview to see what he's been up to, and we've got Sienna Bishoff, who is his event organiser that has been assisting in his house concerts, and we're going to talk a little bit about his upcoming one in November.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be held here in your beautiful home in Eumundi.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're currently sitting on your stage.
This is hand-built by Phil and his father himself, and for those of you that don't know, Phil is a part-time musician, part-time builder, but I'm pretty sure he's like full-time at both, so how incredible is that?
Yeah, you know, I find the carpentry grounding, but really music's where my heart and soul is, and, you know, as that expands, carpentry would just be when build stuff at home and you know, special community projects, something like that. You know?
Yep. Yeah. And you mentioned that you're currently, speaking about carpentry, assisting Eumundi Coffee?
Yeah, that's right. I'm building like a hardwood archway entry door at the side of the venue.
Yeah.
So
gorgeous.
It's come together. Nice rustic thing that, you know, it's like a portal when you walk in there. That's sort of the intention I'm putting behind it. You know?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. All wooden?
Yeah, all nice, really hardwood.
Wow, that's great. And you made your house too, didn't you?
Yeah, little cathedral there I built.
So cute. So what have you been up to since we last spoke? So you had your house concert in July, was it? The last one?
Yeah, I think that was the last of those 3. I had 3 in winter, and the July one was here.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And that's when the mural was painted on your garden.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, you know, the creative goodness of that, and all the kids got involved, and it was incredible just watching the free expression and people just feeling in flow and comfortable with what they're doing. And
So do you just put the paint out and people come up?
I don't do any of that. Like we've got to feature artist that comes along and remind me the name.
We had Gaia who guided that, and she did a really good job of working with the kids, and we had adults come up and just add wherever they wanted to, and
that's cute.
It turned out to be a really fun piece of art.
Oh, wouldn't it? Yeah, and then there was some sort of adults that were quite, you know, into it.
Yeah.
And the kids that were just free-spirited, and it added a lot, I think.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it again.
And this time we have Em Niwa. So Em does a lot of different artwork. You've probably seen maybe a mural in Organica on the Sunshine Coast in Noosa. And she's also, you were saying she's
Boy Roy's
helped out
album.
on Boy Roy's album cover. And she's really a wonderful artist.
Yeah, it's really like original sort of, I don't know how to describe it.
She uses a lot of like bright poppy colours that catch your eye. Yeah.
And a whole lot of magic.
Yes.
Yeah, only to be experienced live in the moment.
Yes. And then so she's going to be doing, so you're going to white canvas the shed or green canvas the shed and then going to do it again? Yeah,
that's right. The idea at the moment is like a seasonal change.
That's nice.
Yeah, different artists, seasonal change through the canvas.
Is she going to be painting like anything particular?
Oh no, whatever she wants.
Oh right.
Whatever she feels like, really.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's freedom, you know. It's just...
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. And then it's on the 10th of November?
Yeah, that's right.
And you've got guest artist Lilli Fairfax?
We do. Yep. Yeah, Lilli will be opening for Phil. The concert will go from 3 till 6 on the 10th of November.
And then
And I'm releasing a single.
Yeah, that's the big news.
Oh, it's all big news.
I was getting there.
Oh, sorry, I'm being patient, aren't I? I'm excited.
Settle down.
I'm excited.
Well, yeah, single?
Yeah, my single.
So that was, you were playing as we came in?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Golden River?
Golden River.
Yeah.
What's Golden River about, Phil?
It's about the flow of spirit energy through my body that animates, you know, life, really, that inspires me to do things. And you know, if I go through challenges or hardships, you know, it's just leaning back and trusting in that sort of deeper guidance. And then when I'm feeling really good, it's sort of to move with the flow of life energy and interactions, and and set interactions when to sort of surrender and flow to the energy of another person, and when to step forward with my own clarity. And that's kind of become my compass, and I think that's what that song is about.
So has that been a new song, or did you write it a while ago? And
No, it's fresh. That's like 6 weeks old.
Wow. So you wrote it, like produced it.
Yeah, it's going to be the quickest time between like writing and release. I've ever done.
What? How come? Does that just get like a calling for that?
To get it out quick.
Yeah.
One thing I want to do as an artist moving forward is to shorten the gap between writing and sharing.
Yeah.
And it's because I think as I start to write in concepts that can be accessed and that are relevant to community and what the community might go through. Then I want to share it quickly so it actually supports people through that challenge, not 6 months after they've already worked through it. So that's the idea.
Yeah, and then where did you record it? Have you got it here?
No, my friend Dale James.
Oh, well, yeah. I was there on Thursday.
Right. Yeah, so he's been recording in at home studio for quite a few years, and now he's sort of leveled up, and so I went over into his studio, and
yeah, that's so cool. It's so lovely in Mapleton,
isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, how exciting! And then you did all instrumentals, vocals.
Yep.
And does he mix it, produce it, master it, or do you do a bit?
Yeah, so we kind of a bit together.
Yeah.
In terms of like in the moment as we're sort of recording it and putting it together.
Yeah.
And then afterwards he did the mixing and sent it through, and yeah, he did really well. I was really happy and proud of him. I've known him for 10 years, so he's
really?
Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
From Brisbane, so he's a good friend, and he did really good to sort of honour the song, keep it simple. It's not, overproduced. It's quite a simple production.
Yeah. I think I was saying to him the other day how there's been all this like technology with like live looping and multi-instrumentals and stuff, and then to bring it back to the like grassroots, the music, it's like it's nice now to get that little change, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm letting go of perfection a little as well, because it's like those little moments, I mean to a degree, but like the little moments that aren't perfect, the imperfect moments is actually what human nature is.
Yeah.
And as we've got AI happening, where you can get a computer can produce a song, etc., and art and things like that, it's like allowing imperfection, allowing those little moments that isn't what your mind thought would be perfect.
Abstract.
I think is actually going to become more valuable.
Yeah.
So because he's human. He made what could have perceived a mistake, but it's like, there's his humanness.
Exactly. Yeah, true. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah. And then, so have you got any others that you've recorded?
Yeah, I've been demoing at home here, so it's just sort of like pretty good quality demos. Yeah. I've got nine songs demoed at the moment.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm actually working with app developers at the moment.
Ooh.
Which is pretty exciting.
That is so cool.
So in mid-November, or around about the 20th of November, the app's going to be available on Google Play and Apple. And it's called Peace Mind Music. Mm-hmm. And it's music just about, finding that calmness in your mind, and it'll have different topics and then sort of like a musical pathway within a topic.
Did we speak about this last time?
We probably did. Yeah, so this is
it's like happening. Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, and it's really, what it feels like to me is I finally found a pathway and an avenue which clears the, the bottleneck of my creativity and the depth that I experience life and share through music and can feel emotion and navigate emotion. Yeah. So there might be like a healing pathway for stress relief, or for reducing overwhelm, or processing heartbreak, and these kind of things.
And is it all centered around music, or are there going to be like vocally guided meditations or anything like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a bit of everything.
Thank you, Sienna. Yeah, so there'll be some sound healing kind of elements coming in.
That is so cool.
That's
wow.
Another big preoccupation of mine at the moment, working with very technical people, and they're trying to keep it simple for me. Yeah. All that goes into creating an app, but I just got to create the content, really.
Yeah, that's so cool.
In the process.
Wow, is it local or?
No,
make it?
No, overseas. So it's all online.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. How exciting! 20th of November, you said.
Yeah, it's not exact date, but about that time, I'll promote it on my page.
Yeah. Oh, stay tuned for that then.
Yeah.
Wow, how exciting!
Yeah, thanks.
And then for your house concert, are you going to play bits from the app or bits from the new, more like the songs you haven't recorded yet?
Yeah. definitely new songs. I've got about 9 or 10 pretty fresh songs.
You're going to do an EP?
Yeah, I will definitely work towards doing an album.
Yeah. It's a commitment. Like
Yeah, it is.
recording, yeah.
And I'm excited about what I'm starting to open in my home recording. At least get the vocals and the acoustic really nice, and then maybe go to someone like Daryl or other producers that can sort of build it for the ones that I want to release on Spotify. So I'll kind of have those official releases, and then the rest will sort of be through the Peace Mind music expression.
Oh, cool. And then is this one going to be released, Golden River, on Spotify?
Yep.
When?
End of October.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. And end of October, the first couple of days of November.
Are you like excited to have? Because I think I was looking at Spotify. You haven't released on Spotify for a while.
No, and I haven't. Anyway, I'm getting organised on Spotify because I haven't been that organised. But yeah, just under Phil Barlow on there now. I used to have 2 profiles, one for Phil Barlow and the Wolf, my band, in the past. It's not my band, but years ago anyway. So on there at the moment is Trevolution, the full album.
Yeah.
And I'm about to re-upload my other release, Break Free.
Oh, yep.
And on my website, I've got another album called The Awakening.
Right.
It's a bit like intense rocky stuff, so it clashes a bit with kind of the vibe at the moment in there.
Yeah, right.
So I'm just going to keep that on my website.
Yeah. Yeah, you need like a alter ego.
No, I've been through that phase. That's what Phil Barlow and the Wolf is. I'm trying to integrate all parts of it and just,
Oh, how exciting. And then, so who chose Lilli to support? Did you find Lilli? Or?
I think I would have suggested it because I bumped into her at the precinct a while ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I thought she's great. She's got some beautiful songs.
Yeah.
And just been watching her around and just suggested it to Sienna, and she made it happen. So.
Wow. So then what's your role been in the house concert?
Mostly the communications and just helping to promote, we were bouncing ideas back and forth for a mural artist, and I thought of Em Niwa, and so that's it. Yeah, just like communications, promoting, I'm going to push it really hard, of course, like you have,
Yeah. Oh, there's a little water dragon sitting on the chilling on the
Look
bed.
that.
Oh,
That's Lenny. It's local.
he's so cute. Do you feed him?
No.
Oh.
No, there's plenty of food in the garden, plenty of worms and things,
There's a water dragon.
There's actually 3 or 4 of them that live. There's a little family behind here.
No way.
Are there really?
Yeah.
Aww.
One big one, that's the medium-sized one, and there's a little baby.
Oh, cute. I love that you can hear the live music from the pub.
Yeah, in it here.
Yeah. So your plan to do these every 3 months, like seasonal house concerts?
Every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're going to get it repainted?
Yeah, every time, yeah.
It's going to be like heartbreaking, what, painting it down?
Change.
Yeah.
It represents the energetic change. Like we're just
Yeah.
going through a spring change. That plant there's got new growth, the frangipani,
Yeah.
And all of it's beautiful. It's like, and let the expression change.
Yeah.
And as the community comes, they can be part of this changing
Yeah.
thing.
It's like a bit ceremonial,
Yeah.
like ritualistic.
Yeah. And it's like acknowledgement. I think sometimes if life's moving fast, it's easy to forget how big these seasonal shifts, how they can affect us.
Yeah.
And if we're aware of it, how we can make the most of it.
Yeah.
Like at springtime, things are opening up, and
Yeah.
really organising yourself or flowing with the community in terms of expressing yourself now.
Yeah.
And as winter comes on, it might be just a retraction. It's almost like an intentional vent which creates a supportive atmosphere to help everyone do that in a way that feels great.
Yeah. Exactly. So what does spring mean for you?
Well, it's been like a winter of a lot of deep sort of growth and ponderings and planning and getting ready. So
Yeah.
spring for me is full on. It's like going at my dreams, just going at exactly what I want with this app and with this house concert and releasing it. It's the first time I released a song in 3 years.
Yeah.
Which, is part of me that was hard to accept. It's like, oh my God, I need to get out there more,
Yeah. It's 3 years ago is like that now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So spring for me is
The blossoming.
yeah, it's a blossoming. Yeah, it's just doing it.
You planted the seeds.
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting! And then, when it's a afternoon concert, and is it BYO food or?
Yeah, so if people can bring a share plate, and then in between the artists, we'll have a intermission where we have a community meal, and everyone gets a chance to mix and flow. And
Yep.
yeah, I think it's just as important actually as the music and the concert is the fabric that weaves through it, and the family friendly sort of vibes. And
Phil, what are we doing for drinks?
yeah, so there is a homemade chai, which is part of the ticket.
Who's making the chai?
Well, maybe Natalie. Natalie's quite good at making.
Natalie doesn't know yet, but it's Natalie.
And short of that, there is a wonderful local lady in Eumundi who makes incredible chai.
Yeah, is that where I met you one day? This chat. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so it'll be one of those, but either way, it'll be nice and made with care, you know.
Yeah.
That's the homemade part. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. And then what do you reckon you learnt from your the last event? Are you like, oh, we could change that, or?
Oh, I would say just more promoting.
Yeah.
Really, we got a good amount of numbers, but just more promoting, spreading the word, encouraging families and friends to come out. Like, it's 3 hours of your day on a Sunday, and you get to hear somebody share what they've been working on.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Sienna. I'm so grateful for the support.
It's a pleasure.
So grateful because it's deep in my heart, you know, and to watch it coming to life is, it's exciting.
Yeah.
And to get the feedback from the last concert was just beautiful.
Yeah.
And a few moments as I was performing, to feel the energetics of what I was initially seeing and intending before in the build-up.
Yeah.
To feel it actually happening, you're like, oh wow, this is nice.
Yeah, wow. Like, manifesting works.
Yeah, you know, when you do the things and work with the right people, and so there was a whole lot that went really well in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I was super happy in the end.
That's so good.
And now it's just, as Sienna said, just
It's
like
not bad, poo.
keep building that awareness, and I think it's partly connected with the level of openness and receptivity. It's like, okay, now I've felt it and seen it, and we've operated together, and we know we can sort of welcome more people and still keep the integrity of that vibration and that experience.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to not get like so many people here that the energy's it's like too overwhelmingly busy.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's important.
Last time it was really peaceful. It was harmonious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And then have you got any ideas for some preceding events or any guest artists, or do you have any artists in mind?
We were talking about a few for like a larger event.
So you'll still be here? Or?
Yeah, my plan is to have them here every 2 months, possibly 2 to 3 months.
Yep.
And just see, just to connect in with what artists feel aligned at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that's half the thing. It's just inspiration, and Sienna's very good at that. It's just things will drop in, or ideas, or people, and if you just connect the people, connect the dots, and she's like, she's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, you operate fast. It's like, mention something, she's like, all right, I'm on it, done. I was like, whoa.
You've got to do it when the inspiration is
there.
Otherwise it doesn't get done, or it happens at a slower pace, but if the inspiration's there.
Yeah, that's true. And then do you have any, we got like buzzes. Do you have any ideas for other artists?
Oh, I think we were talking about, having Nick, Phil, to do like a poetry piece?
I don't know, there's so many beautiful talented artists around. I think that would be lovely.
I know that you were thinking of Tess Fapani as well, and
I'm hesitant to list the names in case we don't decide to, and then they hear this and they get upset. So I want to keep the freedom of
let's keep it.
Whoever is president in our reality at the time, who's aligning with whatever's happening,
Yeah.
For sure.
Because then it feels authentic.
Yeah.
Because people, times, things change.
Yeah.
The most potent event, I think, is when there's a natural synergy happening.
Yeah.
And then it's
yeah. Exactly.
For sure.
But yeah, there's lots of people around that, love to. But I want to keep them simple as well.
Yeah.
So like a festival type thing with like 6 or 7 artists is not what this is.
Yeah.
That's too much for me.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's other people around doing great things. Sienna does other events with lots more artists, and it doesn't feel like that's completely what I'm here to bring, and with support, I just want to keep it a bit more spacious.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And I don't really have ambition to grow it to a bigger
Yeah.
thing.
It doesn't need to be, for what it is, it's special and encompasses all the key aspects that we care about, you know, which is community, it's family friendly, you know, and there's original art pouring out, say in Em Niwa's paintbrush, or in like Lilli's original song lyrics, and then in your new single, and it has all the aspects there, you know.
It's even like going out and going to like, well, even when you go to like open mic nights and that community vibe of like everyone being friends with everyone, supporting everyone. It's like feels like that's the way it was, and it's like nice that it's kind of coming back. That whole the music community on the coast so supportive. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I think so too. Grassroots, coming back to just to the simple things, and the thing I love about this space is you connect with the earth and the trees, and you feel held by the nature. Yeah. Even though it's so close to town and that, it still feels.
There's so many birds.
Look, she just said that.
Timing. We had a fire here last time as well.
Oh, nice.
And it got dark and it kept people warm.
Oh, lovely. And then do you have any other like performances or shows that you've got upcoming?
Tomorrow afternoon I have a music healing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because, you do them every two weeks?
I was doing over 2 weeks in winter, but I won't do them that frequently anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's going to be some healing events coming up. I think Natalie and myself might do a healing event.
Yeah, nice. Here?
Not sure yet. We haven't confirmed that. But yeah, there's definitely something stirring in that space. So. Yeah. And I've got to get through creating this app and this show first, and just make them go really well, and then bite off the next thing. You know? Yeah.
So how creating an app would be like so overwhelming. Did you just reach out to developers with like a concept, and then they kind of guided you?
Yeah, it's one of these things where it just flowed.
Yeah.
I just had the idea one night. Yeah. And then did something and got some quotes, and next thing I'm on a call, and next thing it's happening, I'm like, whoa.
That's so cool.
And it's like, oh, do I want to commit to this thing? It feels big. Yeah. And I did. And it was big, and I'm in the middle of it.
Yeah. I feel like I know when even like launching Locals and the website, it's like, yes, what am I doing? Yes, what am I doing? Yes, what am I doing?
Cool. Yeah. It's good to do, hey. Yeah. Because, there's also, even though it's intimidating at moments, there's still an energy that's, a life force that keeps inspiring. Yeah. And it's things that are like connecting, and things are, even though there's still some struggles, there's also things that are happening that's like, oh wow, that's pretty meant to happen, that's pretty divine.
So will you continue to add music to the app?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, it's an outlet for me now.
Yeah.
It'll be. Yeah.
And it's free to download, or you got to pay to?
So it'll be free to experience it.
Yep.
So I'll probably have a complete musical pathway that'll be free, so you can feel and experience it. Yeah. And then it'll be a subscription for the other ones.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah. How exciting. So you said it's like you kind of select if your mood's like this, or you're experiencing this. Yeah. Oh.
That's right.
That's so cool. Yeah. Automated healing. Looks like you're a personal musical psychologist.
Well, I'm actually probably. It's funny because I just started thinking about the app, and it was starting to happen, and I'm like, it'd be really good to structure this so I understand counselling, hypnotherapy, how the brain works in healing. Yeah. And then I went to a gathering and sat next to this guy who'd been doing it for 30 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, I had a good chat, and so I'm going to meet up with him and just get sort of my head around that. And it's going to be quite a simple, structured app. Yeah. But even just in terms of the guided meditations. Yeah. Intuitively, just through what I've experienced and lived, and my spirit and how it guides me, I have a pretty good understanding for it. Yeah. But I also just wanted to collaborate with people who have studied it. Yeah. And they've got a long time experience in it. Yeah. And I think it's just going to make for a really potent product that people can trust. Yeah.
That's really, really cool. Have you ever done hypnotherapy?
I've listened to a lot of like meditations on YouTube, and the hypnotherapists have created them. Yeah. And essentially it's just about creating safety for the human to be able to relax fully and trust. Yeah. And once there's enough safety there, I mean, the idea really is about transforming limiting beliefs in the mind, which might be holding us back from what we really want to do.
Yeah, exactly. Just breaking through that shield to get to like the core rawness of it. Yeah. I've done it a few times. It's been really beneficial. Yeah. Have you done it? Mm-mm. I wish I could do it to people.
Well, in the music, I mean, I think if you take yourself into a nice, relaxed state, and you speak from that place, or
Yeah.
you create an experience from that place.
Yeah.
Essentially, it does. You know, you bring them into the vibration of
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
And for me, music is a path. It's like a doorway. It's a tool.
Yeah.
It's a tool when people open themselves to want that change and they're clear about, they're ready for that. Then the music can be that connecting link in the brain where the conscious mind can sometimes block us.
Yeah.
Music can go beyond that, and that's
Yeah.
why you
Yeah.
wake up with a song in your head that you didn't consciously think about it.
Yeah.
It's because it's like language of the soul, It's
That's so true.
yeah.
And then how did you guys meet?
Where did we meet?
Was it
Possibly
Well, I
at
guess
the
you haven't
precinct.
never met.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
precinct. Yeah.
Oh, same night you met Lilli?
No,
No,
yeah.
different
Oh, no.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Oh,
we met at the precinct,
there
and
you
then
go.
Phil asked if I wanted to collaborate so he could focus more on his music, and I was like, I'd love to do this.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
There you go. They're still doing the open mics?
No, so they've gotten a guy named, I think, OJ Newcomb,
Yeah.
who's now doing bookings for the precinct, which is going to be great for Nambour.
Yeah.
But no, they're
Awesome.
not doing the open mics there anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't think it was feasible, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like people came out, they delivered, and we just didn't get that much of a crowd response, unfortunately.
I think
But there
Thursdays
was
are.
also like so many incredible nights that did happen with that jam night.
For
Hey?
sure.
Yeah.
It was magic. There was a buzz in
Oh
the air.
yeah, and there was still like vibing nights. Like I went to 4 or 5 of them, and there was a couple there. It was like a show.
Yeah.
You got 3-song show. It's really great.
It's funny the coast is like that. It goes through waves.
Yeah.
I think even any coastal town, they go through their little waves.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's strange.
Yeah, the pulses of creativity
Yeah.
and inspiration, and
And even Thursdays are a hard night to make busy. Like
yeah,
everyone's like,
If you've got a good location that can ease that,
Yeah.
For example, like
Yeah.
Drifter.
we don't like travelling on the sunny coast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Drifter.
just a moment to acknowledge Jay. Like he did incredible things in there,
Yeah.
and like what the space that he holds for an open mic is just so incredible.
Yeah.
Probably it's the best I've ever sort of experienced as a host.
Yeah, right.
He's amazing, and now he's got his heart and soul behind keeping Noosa Junction
Yeah.
alive as a music spot. And
For
I'm
sure.
like, go Jay, we've got the right man in there,
Yeah,
Aw.
exactly. He's ready
Yeah.
for a fight.
Well, a peaceful
Oh, well, yeah.
protest.
Yeah.
Sorry, not fight.
But that's coming up. That's tomorrow
Yeah.
in the junction, and hopefully we get as many people out there as possible. Really the idea is people bring their instruments, bring their voices.
Oh, is that
just
what's
spread
happening?
out in the pathways. We don't want anyone obstructing traffic at
Yeah.
all. But just show people like this is how joyous it could be.
Yeah, just paint the town with music.
Exactly.
Are you going?
I'm doing a sound healing,
Oh, yeah.
music healing at 3 p.m. 4 p.m. So
Cool.
I'll try and get there if I've got,
Yeah.
the energy, but usually I'll try and like have a really slow
Yeah, I was gonna
day
say
and-
you'd be like buzzing and then come back here and be like, I've got to try heal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what time's it kick off?
Kicks off at 12, I
12,
think.
yeah.
Maybe 12 till 1:30 is what we're hoping for. And
Yeah.
the aim is to change liquor licensing laws to a more reasonable agreement,
Yeah.
between business owners.
How cool it would be if like a vibing junction area, it becomes
Yeah.
like a musical hub in that North End.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like, bring it on. Bring it on.
it'll happen.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Ready?
I manifest. And then anything other things coming up for you? But you probably just head in app land, and then
And right into the new music and the recording process and just dropping into these songs
yeah,
and going through the archives of songs I've written and bringing them forward, and then understanding how those songs relate to certain emotions and
yeah,
and then crafting journeys with those songs. And yeah, it's a really considered deep process.
yeah.
And
You, like take a time out, sort of.
dropping into the full authentic vibration of that song. Not sometimes if you're playing them live, you're skipping through the song. Not
Yeah.
skipping, but you're playing through the songs,
Yeah.
right? But if you're in a healing space, if you're in like an inward, you've got to make sure that does this song really suit? So as
Yeah.
someone goes to put their headphones on and they're experiencing something, will this actually
Yeah.
speak to that person who are feeling that way?
Have you got many songs that you're like, no, they can be put to bed, like they're kind of like done, and then other songs you're like, no, this has still got life, sort of thing? Or
Yeah, for sure.
gotten any from your book?
Which book?
Your book that is like the leather bound.
Oh yeah, no, that's just a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stays as words.
Yeah.
But I've got lots of other songs and just going through that filtering process of just, you know, the things I feel I've got some legs that want to be, you know, shared, and the other ones are just part of my growth as a songwriter, you know.
What would you say your songwriting process is, Phil? Do you have like a main go-to? Do you start with your lyrics, or do you start with a feeling? Do you start with a melody in your head?
Can I ask the curiosity behind that question? I want to answer it, but a lot of people ask, and I'm like,
I ask.
yeah, what is it? Where does that come from? It's like a fascination of how does that brain work?
Yeah, exactly. It is. It's like, how does that brain work, and what way works best for you? Is there an order that really suits the flow, you know? For me, I go with lyrics first, and then a melody, and then chords. But I'm wondering what way suits your inspiration.
This is usually how I start, so... So I sort of find a chord, something that resonates with how I'm feeling. I'm gonna let myself slow down. Slow down. And every move I make, every step I take, brings me back home.
Did you see that then?
Yeah.
Oh, so nice.
Cool.
So that's how I create. I kind of start with a chord, and then I come to a feeling, and then just let the words come out.
Oh.
And then depending on if there's more involved, so I might write for a little bit, and there'll be like one wave of energy, and then I might have a break, have some food or whatever, and I'll come back, and then there might be another wave, and that might become the bridge.
Yeah.
When you hit blocks, if you hit blocks in your writing, how do you get through those?
Make some food.
Chocolate, definitely chocolate. I relax.
Yeah.
I actually don't believe in the concept of a block, but I understand what you mean. It's kind of, it's stopping the natural flow of creative energy. That's how I see it. So if ever there's a creative block, or I very rarely have trouble with writing, but usually it's if I'm too organised, or not too organised, but I've been like in computer mode, or like doing finance, or that kind of logical brain is going over it too fast.
Yeah.
I just got to slow down, bit of nature, and just relax and back in the flow.
That's the problem with working like from the computer these days. It's so you can't. I need a break to walk away to get creative, to then apply that to the computer. Yeah. That's what's lost in, I think, business these days. Like, it's not really progressing so much. I mean, AI is. It's different.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to make us more creative by default.
Yeah.
Because all the things that are logical will become not that valuable to humans anymore. So you just got to become more connected to your authentic creativity, you know?
Yeah, true.
Relax and letting go of that logical brain. It'll take that load off our brains.
Yeah.
Which is going to free us up to be more creative vessels and inspired vessels.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good, fair point.
I like that to end on, to be an inspired vessel.
Yes.
Yeah. And come along to the house concert. Come and get amongst this.
Invite your family, invite your friends, bring a plate to share.
Yeah. And tickets are on sale via your website, my website.
Early bird tickets are $35, is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
And then we have our second release tickets are going to be $45. Children are $5 each. And
free
get
chai.
them quick.
November 10th, 3 to 6.
And before you come, spend a little bit of time getting clear about what your dreams are.
Nice.
Because the energy is going to be around bringing your dreams to life. That's what the song Golden River is about. So the intention and what we're going to try and put in the air and come together to inspire each other and support each other and bring our dreams to life.
Oh, beautiful. How exciting. Well, thank you so much for having us in your beautiful garden.
Oh, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Larissa.
Thanks for your support.